Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for you. I'm happy and grateful for another opportunity just to take a look at Nicole D. Jones, right my wrongs. I'm happy and grateful for another day of an opportunity to learn to be unapologetically me through a posture of submission to Jehovah God, and I will walk out humility. I'm happy and grateful for that today. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I was uploading Wednesday's call to YouTube and realized I was happy and grateful for almost half the call, but it doesn't matter. It's Freedom Friday. I am free today. You are free today. No matter what you face, no matter what it is, you are free. I am excited for you. I hope that you're excited for me. I am in a place where everything I believe that I am doing, that I am experiencing, that I am manifesting with my finances, I believe that I am doing better. You are doing better simply because we have taken the time to educate ourselves through the month of April because it's Financial Literacy Month. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for that today. Okay. I understand today, like I said, we named it Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday is oh my God, it has blessed me. I don't know about y'all, but it doesn't matter what has been going on. It's something about these Fridays when we come together on this 30-minute pit stop. Sometimes Friday not even 30 minutes long. But because we have named it Freedom Friday, I am beginning to understand, and my faith is increased even more every Friday. I'm beginning to understand that nothing happens by chance, nothing happened by mistake, nothing is a surprise to Jehovah God, even though we're surprised. He is not surprised that we just named Fridays Freedom Friday. I don't even remember how we came up with it, but either way, it's something about coming on this line, no matter how I feel. And I know Fridays are earth shaking and negative breaking, because every Friday I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to come on. Maybe no one will be there. I don't know. But it's like this whole battle. And so this morning, as I mean, literally, like, because I'm off today, Jaden and I will be traveling. We're going to North Carolina. We have a teammate that will be doing a presentation. She'll be doing her first live event with trading and cryptocurrency and all of that. And so we're going to support her. And yes, I'm going to train. They said, what? Train them up in the way they should go. I'm going to train my 7-year-old how to get into this digital currency. Because listen, by the time he's a teenager, we don't know where money is going to be. But I'm going to teach him at 7 that the tangible dollar is just a tool. That digital currency, I'm going to begin to educate him. In this month, and I encourage y'all, it's Financial Literacy Month. The things that you have learned, the things that you have researched, the things that you're going to put in practice, teach them to your kids. Show them, okay? Teach them now. You teach them on the level that they're on, because kids are just little people. Y'all realize that, right? Like I told y'all Wednesday, when Pastor Joe brought that to me, like, man, like Sarai at 4 months is a spirit, just like we are. We're spirit with a soul wrapped in flesh. So he's just a little person that's going to become a big person, and we have to feed it. We have to feed it. We have to feed it. So stay free, all right, in your with it being the last day of, is it the last day of the month? Oh yeah, it's the last day of April. It's the last day of what has been marked Financial Literacy Month. Don't let it end with today, because you're free. Y'all know that we're free. We're free from debt. We're free from poverty mentality. We're free from lack. We're free from financial destruction that we do ourselves by our own hands. We're free from all of that. It doesn't stop because it's April 30th, 2021, because we're learning how to be consistent and persistent with healthy habits that we create. We're learning to be unapologetically who we are through a posture of submission and humility, not arrogance and pride. So because of that, it keeps us in a humble posture. It keeps us in a place where we want to be like a sponge. We want to continue to grow. We want to do that. It's like the more we feed ourselves with things that are healthy, things that are wealthy, things that are prosperous, the more we feed ourselves, the more that the toxic falls out. All right? Because we all got a little bit of dirt crumbles in us, okay? All of us, we're all flawed, all right? Like, as pretty as this diamond is, there's a flaw in the middle. I see it. Y'all see it right there? So some people will look at it and be like, oh, that ring is so pretty. Listen, I see that little flaw in there. Don't take away from the beauty, all right? We got a little flaws in us. It doesn't take away from the beauty. What makes us shiny, what makes us beautiful, what makes us radiant is when we know that we know that we know that we are free. We have named Friday Freedom Friday because we're free and we're going to stay free. You are free in your financial numbness. Nicole, what does that mean? Y'all do know that y'all can get financially numb, all right? We can get so routine with robbing Peter to pay Paul that we forget that we're royalty. We forget it. I'm speaking to millionaire and billionaires, okay? I'm speaking to people whose cups overflow. So we're not hungry for money. We're not thirsty for money. We don't chase anything but Jehovah God. Well, Nicole, I don't believe in Jehovah God. Yes, you do, because you're spirit first. You might not consciously know it, but subconsciously you do. But I'm going to leave that one right there. Just boop. Hang up if you want to. It don't matter. You heard it, so you're accountable, okay? But it's Financial Literacy Month. It's the last day of it. Hold on to everything, okay? Hold on to everything. I only share what I share that's laid on my heart. And I believe if it's laid on my heart and we're holding each other accountable, it is just for financial freedom. It is just for us to understand that budgeting is just the beginning tool that's going to build our wealth. It was just a month to just shift our mind, okay? Because again, like I told y'all Wednesday, everything goes back to our mindset. How do you see yourself? Can you see yourself as a millionaire, as a billionaire? Of course you can. And if you can't, go back and listen to Wednesday, because I said you were. So if you can't see it for yourself, go listen to it. You'll believe it. You'll receive it. You'll believe it. You, by faith, will walk it out. You will grow into who and what you are, because we are free. We are free to be who we truly have been created to be, okay? And again, I'm just happy. It's Freedom Friday. I'm excited. I'm even excited for this weekend. I'm excited for Shati. Y'all call it Shati. Some people on here, I call it Tate. But I'm excited. I'm excited because one, she stepped out. She stepped out. She faced her fear. She stepped out. She's gonna do her event. Man, and then Financial Literacy Month. So we're learning all these things about our finances, and then she steps out and does it. Man, it's just gonna rain. It's gonna rain on us. I truly believe that. I believe it. And I believe it because we're not chasing money. We're understanding, we understand that we master it. It's just a tool. I'm not magnifying money, okay? I'm magnifying our mastering. I'm magnifying that it's just a tool that serves us. I'm magnifying, and I am free and excited today because I know that there is something that has shifted in our mind, okay? The mind is the battlefield, all right? The apple was bit in the garden. So we expect these different things to happen in our mind. We expect it. So don't be surprised when things begin to happen, or when you begin to feel like, like something is attacking you, or your finances are being attacked. You're supposed to be attacked. It's supposed to happen, all right? Because we don't take losses, all right? We learn. So we have learned how to be good stewards. So I know you're a millionaire. I know you're a billionaire. I am a billionaire. I am a billionaire. I am a billionaire. I am. So if I am, so are you. Okay? Birds together, birds of a feather flock together, right? And we flocking on health, we're flocking on wealth, we're flocking on prosperity. We're not moved. We're free in our heart. We're free in our soul. And because of that freedom, we stay light. We're always light enough, okay? Even when you physically think of yourself, you're light enough to run the race. You're not going to be, sometimes we got little extra pounds on us. We trying to run the race. We get tired. We breathing hard. We got to sip some water and all that, right? But we're so free in ourselves. We're light. We're going to make it through the journey because we understand that this is a fixed fight. It's a fixed fight, and we win. We win. Listen, even if your money's funny right now, learn and grow. Okay? My mentor said last night, you gotta let time have its perfect work. No, he didn't say it like that, but that's what he said. All right? Let time have its perfect work. What does that mean? Even with your finances, let your shifting of your mind, give it time to have its perfect work. Trust your process, okay? Don't abort your process. We just now in April, we just getting literate in finances. I'm not saying you didn't know anything before, but what I am saying is this month, I believe, I'm just foolish enough to believe that at least one thing hit you right in your little shanana, and you're going to walk it out, okay? So give yourself time. If you're new to budgeting, give yourself time. If you don't hit everything, it's okay because you already won. You did it. You did it. All right? We understand. We're not budgeting to learn how to rob Peter to pay Paul. We're budgeting to learn how to build our wealth. So give it time. It's coming, baby. Like I told y'all Wednesday, you don't have to believe it. You can drink off my cup when it comes. Just don't hate on me, all right? Because I love you. I'm going to let you drink. So don't be mad because I put in the work. Don't be mad because I respect time, all right? We can't manage time. I've told y'all that before, but you can manage yourself. It's the only thing you can manage. So make sure in being free that you be a good steward over what comes through your hands. Make sure that you are a priority, that you invest in yourself as well. You can't forget yourself. If you always put yourself last, well, you can always be last. But don't make yourself such a priority that you forfeit everything else you're supposed to do. All right? Keep your balance now. Give yourself time. Okay? Don't go and spend your check. It's Friday. Some of y'all done got paid today. You got $2,000 and you like, Nicole told me to put me first. And you done went and spent $1,000 on yourself and didn't take care of nothing. Then you be like, see, Nicole going here telling us to put out. No, ma'am, no, sir. All right. Do it with integrity. Be a good steward. Don't forget yourself. If you know that there are things that you have to take care of them. If you got to treat yourself, go take yourself to lunch. I don't mean go buy yourself a wardrobe. We're not there yet. We're going to be there, but we're not there yet. And it's okay. Because in our freedom, we're gonna respect the time. We understand we don't get it back. We don't get time back. Okay. So we take that time to continue to learn and grow. All right. So this, unless it's laid on my heart, we're gonna leave financial literacy month in financial literacy month. I don't know what God is gonna do or what he's gonna tell me. Jehovah God is gonna tell me on Monday. We'll be in the month of May. And I don't know what he's gonna tell me, but it's okay. Because I believe that whatever we are doing together, whatever we're walking out together in life, it is for us to continue to stay accountable to one another. It is for us to understand that Jehovah God has a tailor-made meal plan for each one of us. That's how he gave it to me. All right. So everything we do, like I tell you, these are building blocks. Every time we've been coming together for some months now, they're building blocks to really, everything is dealing with our mindset. All right. That's the M. It's dealing with our mindset. We have to deal with this. We have to learn how to control the conscious so that the subconscious can come out, because the subconscious is who we really are. The consciousness of our mind is what's been tainted. That's where the apple is. The subconscious is chilling in the Garden of Eden, where we trying to get back. The conscious mind is where the apple got bit. Okay, that's why we war right here. Okay, that's where sin came in. That's where the battle comes in our mind. Every time I go to do right, every time my mind wants to do right, every time I have this budget and I want to do right by it, evil is always present. Okay, that's that conscious mind. That conscious mind is always telling me to do something that's not going to help me. Okay, when you get to those places in your mind, you got to remember. What are we remembering? We're remembering that we're wealthy. We're remembering that we're healthy. We're remembering that we're prosperous. Okay, we're remembering that. All right. In my order of remembering it is usually healthy, then wealthy, then prosperous. And I remember that everything that my hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will prosper and grow. So I am learning to be mind conscious, because if I go and touch something and I'm not in the right space, then what's manifesting and growing? Something that's not good. Like I've said it so much that now I think about it. I think about it. And if I am not in the right space or in a good place and something's going on, I won't touch it. I will not touch it, because I understand I'm not there. So if I go and touch you, I'm not putting prosperity on you. I'm not feeding you with something good. So I fall back. And because I know this, I'm very intentional not to stay there for a long time. These are ways that we stay free. All right. It's Freedom Friday. We're free. We are free. Okay. If you do this for yourself long enough, you do know that your subconscious mind will begin to kick your conscious mind's booty. Okay. It will. Because the battlefield that's in the mind's in the conscious mind. But if you keep feeding yourself with affirmations, you keep feeding yourself with, or even your environment is healthy and wealthy and prosperous, you keep feeding yourself with it, your subconscious mind will be spitting out like this, like a volcano. And then the lava just falls all on your conscious mind. And your conscious mind got to line up, because in your conscious mind is where your free will is. So y'all do realize that even in that conscious place, there you still have the final say. Wow. You still have the final say. So you gonna stay free, or you gonna shackle yourself? It's Freedom Friday. Hey, this for DMX. This for DMX. But for this call, Listen, you gonna shackle yourself or you gonna stay free? Because even when the battle comes, you know you're not defeated, right? Because we're warriors that are victorious. So even when that war comes and tries to tell you, go spend that money, you deserve it. Go buy you that Louis Vuitton bag. You're worth it. You go to work every day. Listen, if you didn't budget or save up for that Louis Vuitton bag, you talk back to that thing. You know what? You're right. I am worth it. I am worth it. I understand I'm worth it. That's why I don't have to go get it today. Listen, my mindset shifted. I'll tell you this and I'm going to let you go because we're free. And I don't say this to brag. I don't say this to boast. All right. I hope even if you don't know me physically, like we don't hang out, I hope that just by spending time with me, even through this platform, even through YouTube, that you kind of know I'm pretty transparent. I don't have too many cut cards. What you see is pretty much what you get. Okay. I don't fabricate. I don't stretch. I don't do none of that. But when it comes to me, because I wrestle with self-esteem for a very long time, and the enemy never brings anything new. The struggles that you have are the struggles he tries to fight you with. He just tries to put different situations and different people's faces on it. But the struggle is the same. Nothing is different, okay? So even for me, I'm to a place now where I am learning, understanding, and believing in my subconscious and in my heart that I am a billionaire, that I'm healthy, that I'm wealthy, and that I'm prosperous. I'm learning that when things don't even look like that, it is my end goal. It is the end of my journey. It is what's predestined for me. I just got to keep working on Nicole D. Jones and it's going to happen. Okay. Now, for me, things like Louis Vuitton bags, even like the earrings that I have, all these things, I like nice things. I've always liked nice things. And back in the day, I messed my credit up because I would go get them. Even if the timing was off, I would go get them because it's what I wanted. I satisfy my flesh. All right. But now I'm older, I'm wiser. So I was cleaning out my closet about 2-3 weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? Because again, my mind shifted. And right now, my closet about this big. It's a walk-in, but it's about this big. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make it a wardrobe closet. I'm going to start being a good steward over my wardrobe closet so that when I have the wardrobe closet, that's like in Tyler Perry's, big old mansion when he do all his little plays and his shows, that big old walk-in with like a whole room in a room like that. That's the closet I desire when I am in my mansion. So I said, I'm going to be good steward over my little closet, right? I made it a wardrobe closet. So with my bags, I was like, because I have like dust bags for different bags and all that. I went to Etsy. I ordered like the little bag stuffers because, my daughter was like, you got to keep your bag stuffed to keep them nice. So on my top shelf, I lined up my bags, right? Do y'all know that in my little closet that I have chosen to be a good steward over, my whole top shelf is designer. Now, am I boasting on designer? Absolutely not. Y'all, I'm 48. Okay. I started getting bags in my 20s, but because I bought quality, they're still good. So I looked up because, I got the dust bag. Now keep in mind, see, sometimes we have things, we think we want them and we do want them, but thank you. Sometimes we got to go through the process because when we get it in the right time, we appreciate it. Think about that. Because I did it. Louis is my thing. I like Louis. I just like the quality of Louis Vuitton bags. I just like them. So I'm putting them up and I'm like, I have 4 Louis Vuitton bags. Then I look over here. I got a Gucci bag that I've never even used. Then I look up here. They got these Michael Kors. They so cute. They pink and they're brown. I got all these bags. Never even used them. What am I saying? Why am I saying this? When we learn to go through our process, see, we have desires, all right? My desire has been Louis Vuitton. And just a thumbprint, Louis Vuitton is my thing because my mother is Korean and I seen her with Louis Vuitton bags, okay? And in seeing her with Louis Vuitton bags, I always wanted to use them and she would never let me, okay? Of course, I didn't understand the value of them at that time, but this all goes back to your environment. It's what I saw. So that's what I wanted. That's what I desired till I started having to buy them. I was like, oh Lord. But because it was a desire I wanted, in my 20s, I got one. In my 30s, I got one. I've gotten a couple more in my 40s, but the appreciation is so different. It's so different. Man, I bought these bags just trying to satisfy my flesh, just going in debt to get it, just robbing Peter to pay Paul back in the day. Don't even touch them. But the ones that I have now that I've been able to get, and I've even learned to get thrifty with it. It don't even have to be a new one. It's so many second, Tradesy and all this and these different places. You can go get somebody else's stuff. I don't mind leftovers. Listen, it's in good quality. It's the quality, right? But there's a different appreciation, okay? We got to learn through this financial literacy month. Your desires are great. Believe that you'll get them. But again, respect the time. Make sure that everything. Timing is key. Timing is key. I appreciate the ones I got more, that I got now more. And it didn't put me in a financial burden than the one that I look at that I barely even touched, that I got in my 20s. I remember when I went and got it, how I got it, and everything. I remember that thing is blueprinted in here because I remember the debt that came behind it. And I remember the things that I dropped in getting it. Didn't even value it. I don't even value it. I value it now because now it's a part of my collection for my wardrobe closet that I'm getting as I fulfill this journey of billionaire status. Okay? Why do I say all that? Stay free. Stay free. Don't rush your time and keep everything in the right timing so that you'll have the fulfilling of it. All right? Everything, relationships, your money, everything, your job, whatever, keep it in the right timing. Okay? So again, and that's 10:31. I done went over a minute. I started late, but we gonna respect time. Okay? I am Nicole D. Jones. Continue to stay healthy. Continue to stay wealthy. Continue to stay prosperous. Know that everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will prosper and grow. It will, because it's who you are, it's who I am, and we're going to continue to walk together and hold one another accountable to be the best us unapologetically. All right? Have a fantabulous weekend. And Shanti, if you on the line, me and JDJ is on our way. Smooches.